Welcome back. The growing strain tonight on airport security is unfolding as the partial government shutdown continues, with TSA staffing shortages, long lines, and now ICE agents being deployed to help at checkpoints.
But inside a Birmingham, Alabama office, one small company is working with the same kind of technology you see at the airport, helping keep the system from breaking down. Inside an unassuming office in downtown Birmingham, you'll find something you'd expect at an airport, not an office. A full TSA-style screening machine, the same kind used at checkpoints across the country. Engineers here aren't just studying security, they're actively testing and refining it in real time, running images through the scanner, training algorithms, and simulating the same scenarios travelers go through every day.
We build image-based artificial intelligence to make people's lives better and safer.
It's here that Analytical AI's small team is building technology playing a critical role in national security. 17 people are controlling national security.
Well, I wouldn't say we're controlling by any means national security, but 17 people are really making a difference in improving it.
As the government shutdown drags on, pressure is mounting on TSA officers, many working without pay as call-outs increase and lines grow longer. In response, ICE agents are now being deployed to airports nationwide to help manage crowds and keep lines moving. But they're not trained to conduct full security screenings. That makes the technology inside this room even more important. Here, that airport-grade scanner allows the team to test how their AI performs under real-world conditions, fine-tuning how threats are detected and reducing the chances of human error or delay.
And the main aim is to make sure that people can go through their security checkpoint quickly, effectively, and have a consistent level of security.
Consistency that's now under pressure as staffing becomes less stable. And with fewer trained TSA agents on the ground, systems like this, tested on machines identical to those in airports, are helping maintain the standards set by Customs and Border Protection.
It is a really amazing feeling to see the algorithms themselves in deployment. As part of CBP's deployment for on-person screening, we have our algorithms on about 160 machines at ports of entry.
When Congress is eventually able to end the partial shutdown, returning TSA workers shouldn't worry about being replaced by the company's AI.
None of the AI we deploy actually replaces or displaces a job. It makes human more effective. So what we consider is everything we build is a force multiplier. It makes the human be more productive in their job.
Even as they compete with major tech firms around the world, Analytical AI has chosen to stay in Birmingham.
There is a view, especially outside of Birmingham, that innovation comes from the East Coast and the West Coast. But there are innovative companies everywhere that make a big contribution to a lot of fields. And Birmingham is a great place to be.
We're all from here. We all care about this, building the city of Birmingham and growth. So that's why we stay here.
With ICE agents stepping in and TSA staffing stretched thin, Analytical AI's work, both in airports and at the border, is playing a growing role in national security, even as the TSA faces one of its most strained moments.